Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do the Cancer November Tarot reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, so if you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now, because I like to do things a little bit differently and it's just the way my mind works. But nothing ever works out what you think it's going to be, and so often I'll have a psychic vision before I actually turn the cards over. I just do a 5-card spread, otherwise we'd be here all day because a lot of info comes through. Okay, so let's go to the board now and see what we can see for the month of November for Cancerians. Okay, so first card, you can either do it by time, first week, second, third, fourth, and a few days at the end, or you can do pick a card, pick a number 1 to 5 now, first number that pops into your mind for the tarot. Okay, let's see, we're going with that card there. I get the colour silver before I even close my eyes, so this is about the feminine energy coming through. I can see all this silver and it's very blingy. It's sort of sparkling in front of me. So I feel like the more feminine energy coming into your life, Cancerians. You're ruled by the moon, so you're already in touch with your subconscious in a major way. And it could be, especially if you're in a Western society, a lot of Western societies are very patriarchal, built on the notions of masculinity, what people think masculinity actually is, and often that's quite different in reality to what they think. The card that comes up is the 8 of Wands. So this is about fiery, passionate energy coming to you, and you could be having a lot of impulses that are very quick and fleeting. It's a really good time to carry a little notebook around with you, or perhaps record on your phone when you get these inspirations coming. But they're like arrows in the air. See, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, these would be arrows, but in this case they're actually brooms, witches' brooms, and they have on the handle here, it's actually a baseball bat. Baseball bats in this deck are about taking action. Okay, so you're ruled by the moon, and these subconscious forces are giving you lots of inspiration this month. Okay, so that sort of goes in with the silvery energy I was seeing before. It's very blingy. Okay, you may even be attracted to silver, buying perhaps fine jewellery or silver things for around the home. Let's look at the second card now for November, or the second week. Going for that one there. That's my dog's barking, sorry. Somebody's just turned up. Of course, that's what happens when I live stream. You never see a soul, and then you'll do a live stream and that calls everybody from the whole local area to come in. Closing my eyes now, what do I see? I see the colour aqua. I see a beautiful aquamarine stone. It's a square one, or a rectangular one, a rectangular one in a gold ring. Are you thinking about buying a new ring? Aquamarine, it's just stunningly beautiful. And I'm also wondering about your heart energy coming up and being expressed, okay? You're talking about the things that you actually love. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is all about your money. Maybe you'd like to buy a ring, but you think you can't afford it, or something like that, or you have to save up for it. So money is a focus here. She is wearing blue, which is about self-expression, and she is working, it looks like she's working on a laptop, but that is actually stone. Okay, so that's a piece of stone, but it looks like it's a laptop. So this is about the focus on money, being organised, and also solving problems. You see here on both sides, she's like in a gorge, and there's these sheer cliff faces on either side and a hill at the back here, which is like a mountain. So there are some challenges around to do with money, but there is a way through. There's a way straight through to the back here, and you know, so that you can get on your way. So putting it there, you see there's a bat in the background. Bats are not evil, of course, but they do carry viruses sometimes, bat virus or Lissa virus, and so it's not a good idea to go playing with bats. But that just represents the hidden dark side in our subconscious. So, you know, be aware of that, but know there is a way out of the problem. Don't focus on the darkness, focus on the way out. Okay, looking at the next card, which will be the third card, or the third week. Okay, I'm going with that one. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? I've got so many colours today. So I've got a bright pink in front of me. This is about self-love. Again, the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is often green, and that relates to sort of earthly love, earthly desires, things that we might love, like chocolate on an earthly plane. But this pink that I'm seeing, which is particularly vibrant, relates to the love of self. So appreciating yourself, respecting yourself, treating yourself kindly. And the card that comes up is the Hangman. This has been coming up a fair bit lately for this month. It's about delays. It's not that things won't happen, it's just they'll happen in their own good time. Not in our time, not the time we would necessarily like yesterday or immediately, but when everything lines up and when spirit is ready. Okay, so maybe part of your lesson, or you know, something to learn, is about self-love. And Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes time to learn to respect and love yourself. But it is happening. If you put the effort into it, it can happen, and it is happening. So it's like having a baby, and that baby takes, you know, time. The baby will come when the baby is ready, okay? So action is happening in Spirit's time. Okay, looking at the fourth card now, or the fourth week of the month. I'm going with that one there. And closing my eyes now, what do I see? Okay, so the colours are more dull now. I see navy, I see grey, but there's a lot of movement in what I'm seeing. So if you are feeling a bit down in the dumps, a bit grey, a bit navy, navy could be like bruised and battered from the trauma of life. Know that all of these things are shifting. It's like I'm looking at a watercolour pastel, and the colours are shifting in front of me like fluid. They're very fluid. And so I see them swirling around, and now all of a sudden green is introduced, and then we have that goes to aqua and all these sort of lighter, more beautiful colours. And so it's like there's a change in your life. Here's the aqua here, which is like blue and green. You know, in the old days, there was a saying, like when I was at school, blue and green shouldn't be seen unless there's a colour in between. That is absolute rubbish. If you put navy and lime green together, it's stunning. And when you actually mix them together, you sort of get blue and green, you get aqua here. So this is the energy of your human desires on a physical level being expressed through your throat. You'll see here there's some grapes. This is about taking the harvest, okay? It's like you might have been long suffering and working towards something, but it takes time, and you just feel tired, and it's going on and on. Spirit is saying, take some rewards now. Enjoy your harvest, okay? There's a window of opportunity for this. See, there's this window here. It's a window of opportunity to enjoy yourself. Take a little bit of time out, a little bit of money, and just do something different. Go to a different place and go and have lunch somewhere, a drive in the country, or go to a winery. Do something different that you wouldn't normally do, and that'll break sort of the monotony and the feeling of being jaded. It'll help you. There's bigger things coming up in the future. But you just need a bit of rejuvenation and a bit of rest and relaxation, and to enjoy yourself a bit. If you've picked card number 4, the 4th week of the month. Now looking at the end of the month, or card number 5, whichever way you like it. Okay, closing my eyes now. What do I see? I see a door opening in front of me, 2 doors opening up, walking into a grand bedroom. Okay, so this is like a fairly high vibration, this energy that I see. It's like, yeah, it's like opulence, abundance, prosperity. And so even if it's just in your dreams or in your subconscious, know that there is such a place as possible. And yes, you mightn't have it straight away. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or even this month. But you can focus on it and know that it's real. And so maybe start by saying something to the universe like, I am willing to allow abundance into my life. Or something simple like that. If you can't actually, if you feel like, with affirmations, sometimes you feel like you're lying, and then you got this thing, fake it till you make it, and all of that. Don't lie to yourself. Like, I don't know what planet they're on if they think it's okay to lie to yourself. You hear coaches and mentors and teachers saying stuff like that. Don't lie to yourself. If you say, I am willing, invite the energy in. It's not like you're trying to be dishonest or anything. It's like, I'm here and I'm open and I'm ready for business, and it will come. The card is the 3 of Swords. You may have been hurt in love at some point. See, she's got a heart here on her face, and that's like maybe you have been expressing your feelings and your emotions around a breakup or something like that. But this is basically saying that a decision has to be made, and you have to cut something off from the past and move on. And say it is abundance that you want in your life, for example, or love, or whatever thing that you're thinking. You have to make space for it. So something from the past has to go, because obviously these patterns or these energies that you're carrying from the past, they're taking up too much real estate. So you can cut something off and make the decision, say enough is enough. I've felt those feelings. I've been over and over, this situation. I've mulled over it, and now I'm ready for something more. And use that terminology, I am willing for abundance. So I'm willing for love, or whatever the issue is. Okay, that's card number 5. Alrighty, so we have Wands, Pentacles, the Hangman, Wands, Swords. Okay, so out of all of that, it looks like that the Wands, the fiery, passionate energy, is probably the most dominant energy, but there is something here in the mental realms about making decisions, and there is something here about money, and there's a delay. But, it's happening. Delays happen. Look at the green, all the green on this card here. If you've picked card number 3, all of that growth and opportunity coming to you. Alrighty, so I'm just going to close my eyes now. Cancerians, caring Cancerians, see what I can see. Yes, so I've got the moon here. I've also got wolves, which is all about teaching. Perhaps a mentor comes into your life, or a coach. And so that's probably a bit of a test. If you hear them saying fake it till you make it, then that's probably a red flag in my opinion. Or you could be playing the role of coach or teacher for somebody else. Maybe you have some knowledge to impart to other people. Okay, so I want to encourage you in that, start a YouTube channel. And, it is a lot of work, no doubt. However, if, you've got that burning feeling in your heart to do it, then by all means do it. Okay, I get a rush of grey coming out the back of my head. So this is the feelings of like depression or sadness or something like that. And it's like they're blowing away, grey clouds that I can see blowing away out of your head. Okay, so, really focus on the positive things and try not to let, other people and other situations drag you down. Okay, so that's it. I've got a new channel, by the way, Truth Reality You. I've put up a comment with my first video in the community section, the community tab, so please go and check that out and let me know what you think. It's a dream I had a few nights ago. Okay, if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. But I just want to wish you a very wonderful and marvellous November, caring Cancerians. Change is around you. Okay, thanks again and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.